Hi, Pisces, and welcome to August 2022. It's August. Wow, where has the time gone? Funny that I should say that because there is no time. There is no time, but timing is everything. Okay, so something about timing in Pisces. Maybe this is now your time. All right, so I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale deck for the general. And as I've always been doing, the Light Seers, because all my other cards are in storage. However, I love this deck. I mean, look at how beautiful. Look at that card. Beautiful family life. This could really mean such a good, close-knit family life. However, I decided that since we're of the earthbound things that matter, I'm using the Karma Oracle cards. These are Karma cards. So I want to use them because we are of the materialistic, 3D earth plane. And when we leave this earth plane, what the essential requirement I'm hearing for all of us here on the earth plane is to release our karma and or receive our karmic, credit. It's like debits and credits, right? But any debt that is karmically owed and or due, I should say due, whatever is owed, we will receive in this lifetime. Whatever is due, however, if we don't have our pay of, we do our work and pay back the due diligence of karmic justice, that will end up coming back in the next life. That will prevail, is what Spirit said. It will end up being patterns forming over and over again until you get it. All right, Pisces, let's see what's happening for you. Ah, look at this, Pisces. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and or you're in control of your life. You've got it down. You know what you want, you know where you're going, and you know how you're going to get there. You're in charge. That is you in charge or someone else showing you the way forward with the Five of Pentacles. So, not feeling so much a reciprocal relationship, Pisces, with a Leo, Aries, Sag. Someone's not feeling the relationship is solid. Someone feels like someone's taking more than they should. It could be someone asking for money all the time. You, Pisces, you tend to be such a kind-hearted, really a whole heart when it comes to giving to others. Because you have the financial means to do it, right? But, when does it get to be too much, right? So we have the five, the beggar and the thief. Who's the beggar and who's the thief, right? And there we are. We have this, it looks to me like, and Spirit said I have to look at the bottom of the deck before this makes sense, and now it makes sense. The upset that keeps coming up. Now, it's not for all. But Pisces, the thing is, the giving and receiving of money being played out as you're in charge of your life. If it's not you, then it's a Leo, Aries, Sag that keeps asking for money, keeps coming to want money, or they don't feel like they can approach you because every time they ask, they get rejected because you are in charge of your life. So I feel that with these two cards and this card standing alone, you are realizing that life is a balance of give and take. And the giving and the taking, you may be the giver and they are the receiver, or vice versa. But at the end of the day, you're learning that you cannot deplete. You cannot be depleted. You're learning how to balance your finances so that you can make better choices with maybe your children and or a husband, a lover, a live-in, an older child, whatever this is, that you keep giving yourself emotionally and or financially. You're learning now how to take control of balancing out the yin and the yang, which is a beautiful, it's time. I could not say it any better with the cards showing you that you're balancing out your financial life, and an emotional depletion comes from, right, the people and places that constantly ask you for money and a handout. And this is less than and this is more than. So you have that balance now happening where you're realizing when to say no and why, you're inquiring right here. You're inquiring, well, what is it that you need? How can I help? And does it have to be financial? And can it be more like, oh, you need clothes, you need food on the table, that kind of stuff. Those are essentials. So what comes out? The Six of Cups reversed. So Pisces, a soulmate that you're with, no longer with, was and has tried to teach you. Or maybe someone you were with, or your children, right, who are now grown up. I mean, soulmates can be children too, right? So they teach you. Soulmates are not just a lover or a husband or wife or what have you. It is someone who has learned over the course of due time, right? Child also becomes adult, right? This could be an adult child that is now, has taught you the values of giving and receiving that drain you emotionally and keeps coming back for more is what is required. And let me just keep going here. To make that decision now is what you're doing, Pisces, to say, well, wait a second. I have a choice here. They're leading me to this deck real quick before I pull two more cards of the Light Seers, okay? I'm in charge. And that's where this King of Wands, I feel, maybe the King of Wands is teaching you it, or you are now in control and learning that this is a wake-up call. Spirit is saying, if you don't learn this lesson, you're gonna be completely depleted, because you're at the 5 and 4, which is a 9. Right? So we take it from one extreme of the horizon to the other. We'll take it from adding the 5 and 4, which is a 9, means you only have like this one more month that you're going to be like where it is. Here's one more month where your actions are going to be speaking louder than your words. And there's your balance. Right? Love it. Let's put that right here. Yeah? And then when you take these two cards again, on the other side of the spectrum is the 5 and the 4, which go down, leading to a 2 and a 1. Now the other side of the spectrum is, it's my choice, and I will give and receive the way I see fit, because I'm in charge. That's your entire reading, Pisces. How lovely is that? It is beautiful. Let's take 2 more cards, though, from the Light Seers deck, because that is beautiful. Oh, yeah. And now you're like, oh, my God. Tough love. How hard was it? They still love me. They still see me. I'm so happy because I finally got the memo. I finally got the call to achieve a balance. And this balance is making me so happy because all I had to do was make a decision to say, listen, I'm in charge and I'm going to give it 1 more month, or I'm going to give you 1 more chance. But you got to figure it out. Whatever it is. Your kids learning lessons that now, what are they learning? They're learning tough love, and that you are now in charge of your own life. And that's what your call is in the month of August, is to be completely in alignment with what your true self, your true heart wants, is to be free and not to be bound by what others' expectations are of you. It doesn't have to be, a money issue. It could be, wow, I didn't feel good enough for someone. I didn't feel I was good enough. They made me feel less than, which ultimately is your mirror, right here, the mirror. And now I understand because I took my power back. And by deciding to take my power back, I'm happy. I'm not drained. Thank you, Spirit. That's a thank you. So either way, gonna say it because I hear it, either way you slice the cake, you're in charge of your life and you're really happy. If this is someone external, a Leo, Aries, Sag that's helping you out, here's Leo. Could be a Leo sun, literally a son, and or a daughter. You have both. Is teaching you, is showing you the way. Or it could be in your chart. 1 more. I want to stop at the sun, but oh, why stop there? When we know, Pisces, that in order to achieve, oh my God, it's love. In order to achieve a balance in love in life, Pisces, and to grow in a relationship, and listen, Pisces, some of you guys are pregnant and you are ecstatic. Yes. So this also now leads me to believe that you lost perhaps a child, you did IVF, and or now you got pregnant. And yes, congratulations. I'm so excited. And this is your time. It's your time. Spirit said it's time for Pisces, whomever, to get pregnant. It's happening because you didn't think it was going to ever happen, and it has happened. Yeah, hello. And you finally found someone, and I have to say it, of course. You have found someone who is capable of giving you what you were not able to receive in the last whatever few relationships that kept going round and round. Emotional and financial stability. A soulmate, a past former soulmate, was unable to give you, and or could have been also not able to bear children. So it's either that same person or it's a new person that has come into your life, a Leo, Aries, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Libra. And they came out first. So I heard actions speak louder than words, which is right here. I love it. It's really beautiful, Pisces. You have, I mean, the world is your oyster. Isn't that beautiful? And this is not, there are no coincidences that you have the sun and 2 moons. So the moon's in Leo right now, and the sun is Leo. So you could definitely be connecting with a Leo sun and or moon who is your person, which is right here. And wow, what a passionate love affair we have. And a balanced one. So we're now finally reaping the rewards from spirit. To be balanced, to be able to balance the emotional and spiritual sense of what Spirit's showing you here. This is a balance of now is the time. You could have done IVF 5 times. Congratulations. And you didn't think that you were pregnant, and you get pregnant. It's lovely. And if it is about emotional and financial stability, you could also have been with someone who showed you what you didn't want in order to get what you do want. Isn't that true? And when I go one card further more, they told me, is the 6 and 4 is 10. Happy family, happy life. Really beautiful depiction of having it all, Pisces. Oh my God. This I love. I really do. Because you finally realize that sometimes a soulmate teaches us what we don't see coming. Spirit shows us the way. It's beautiful. All right, let me use these karma cards that will show us and give us just one little message, overall message. So it is about Pisces, your home base, your family, what makes you secure, what makes you emotionally happy, and the awareness to be happy in your family as yourself and your family and your lineage of growth with another, right? Yin and yang right here, right? The growth in another of how life plays out in order to make us feel secure by dedicating ourselves to what we focus on. When you focus on lack, you get lack. When you focus on the awareness of support, infinite abundance, and growth, that's what you shall receive. So this dedication to this awareness of the law, somehow for some of you, the law of attraction here, what you seem to realize that some of you feel, which I'm going to say, my sister's a Pisces, and I can tell you, she is very scientific. She likes to see things instead of feeling them, which she feels them, no doubt, but in order to completely, sorry, so now I'm messing with my hair. In order to completely get out of this, because we need science in order for spirituality to blend, right? The yin and the yang. So as above is our spirituality, and as below is our science. It's all that matters on the earth plane. Hence, we make ourselves feel, which is right here. All that matters is, like, what we can tangibly touch and feel is science. This is the scientific mind of a Pisces, and this is the spiritual mind of a Pisces. And when these two minds are not balanced, right, we either think or feel one way or the other. We act or we are one way or the other. It's either this or that. But when you blend the two, what do you have? You have it all. You have the 8. You have the infinite. It's the infinite. Okay? The emotional, the financial, the yin and the yang is not just emotional and financial. What I'm talking about is spirit and science meet. And that's the thought form. The thought forms that are taken here are about balancing those two in order to receive and ultimately grow. One is growing spiritually from that knowledge of spirit, again, spirit and matter. Same thing. Balancing out spirit and matter, both. Two cards of cups, the happy, right, the light, and 2 cards of growth with the Empress, and this is the abundant Empress, and this is the less than, right? Same thing with here. Less than and abundance. The yin and the yang. Got it? And that's what ultimately is bringing you to a new awareness of, wow, I'm totally in control of my life, and now I'm balanced. This could be an external, we said, but it also could be, Pisces, your balance of the yin and yang of what you have learned, what you have been finally understanding, how science meets spirituality and how we need both. It's beautiful. And like I said, say thank you, because now you get the yin and the yang of giving and receiving, and how one can be replenished and not extracting from emotional, financial, spiritual, by seeing both sides. It's beautiful. So it's a different mindset. Okay? It's beautiful. Okay. So it's all about getting that understanding, and that comes from your home base, right? Your family. I send you so much love, Pisces. Have a great month. I'm definitely doing readings and my biofeedback for Mind, Body, Soul Connect, right? Like this. If you need me, I'm here for you. All right? Take care and have a great month again.